right, looking at example 2 here for 3-4, hopefully it'll be all right. An equilateral triangle DEF, so that's this guy, DEF, altitude EG is drawn. So immediately I'm noting that they're giving me an altitude, so I'm probably going to be using some of those altitude properties. That's a little excessive. We don't need it to be that much. We could just do something as simple as that. Okay, so things that we're writing down, things that we're knowing. Equilateral is telling us 3 equal sides. This pen is just killing me today. And 3 equal angles that are equal to 60 degrees. The altitude, we'll talk about the altitude next. We have a bunch of information that I'm going to go ahead and label with. So FG, that would be that piece. So FG is 4x plus 5. And GD, what they give me over here, that I'm going to label over here, 8x minus 13. And then they give me FE, which is over on this side, which would be a 9x minus 17.5. So I've got those things. What can I do with that? Well, they're asking me to find EF or FE, so that's this part over here. They're looking for this, which I'll use later. That altitude piece, what do we know about the altitude? Well, we know that any altitude bisects the angle and opposite side. So any altitude, so an altitude bisects the opposite side. So that would make FG congruent or equal to GD, because bisect means to cut into 2 equal parts. So I'm going to use that to make the equation. So FG, so 4x plus 5 is equal to 8x minus 13. And now we solve that. Minus 4x to both sides. Let's do that in a different color. 5 is equal to 4x minus 13. Add that 13 to both sides. 18 is equal to 4x. Divide by 4, divide by 4. 18 divided by 4 should be a relatively normal decimal, and it gives me 4.5. So I have that x value. I now need to use it to find what the question was asking me. The question was asking me to find EF, so that was the green piece. So EF is equal to that 9x minus 17.5. We now have our x value of 4.5. So now we math. 9 times 4.5 gives us 40.5. Minus 17.5 is going to work out nice to be 23. So EF is equal to 23. Boom. And we're done.